I willing to raise a child and I'm busy raising myself. Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your girl Anne Marie and I'm back with another video. So today I'm going to do let me read you guys. I'm going to do why I wouldn't I'm gonna talk about why I wouldn't have kids right now. Yep, this is very critical. Actually, it's very biased because many people of my age, let me say some, or let me say like 50% of my age mates will think about it on a deeper level. Some will think it on a shallow level because some people will think like having kids at probably if you're 19 years old right now, you're or 20 years old, you think like it's worth it, or probably you feel like you're ready. That's the problem. You feel
some cost conquest. There are some cost conquest at the end of all.
Do you think you have the right person to have with? Ask yourself that question. So this is my take, this is my perception, and I'm gonna speak about it. So as I'm gonna talk about it, I got myself some breakfast. This is milk. Don't mind. This is my cup. I haven't started even having anything in my house. I don't have any job. So these are the plastic things I use. This is my bread. So as I'm going to eat, let me have one bite. As I'm going to have one bite, I'll be speaking about it as I'm eating. It's in the morning right now, and I'm actually hungry. I had to write things down, obviously, so I can be able to explain how I feel to each. Because if I start speaking about it one by one, I won't say a lot of things. And I want it to be wild, you know? So the first one is emotional readiness. Obviously, or probably emotional readiness meaning like when in terms of you being, can I say like grounded emotionally, and probably having emotional intelligence. Because obviously if I have a child right now and I don't have emotional intelligence, it's like I'm carrying a baby who's carrying a baby. I don't know how that means, but obviously, like if I don't have any emotional intelligence, I'll definitely be rough on the child. Like, give an example. The way I was raised, I wasn't raised with people who have emotional intelligence. People who wouldn't like acknowledge your feelings or probably say sorry, or they will they will force you to apologize for nothing and make you feel like you're a problem because they're afraid of acknowledging that they have done a problem. So they wouldn't say sorry for what they did to you because they lack emotional intelligence. And emotional readiness, obviously, if you're ready to have a child and you are intelligent, you are ready to teach a child on how to be good, how to apologize, how to say thank you, how to say sorry, how to say please. That is readiness, man. You, if you're ready to advise a child on how the way life is supposed to be, I mean, you have emotional intelligence. I mean, that's the only thing I will say. Cause man, yes, emotional readiness, or probably having kids. Definitely, right now is expensive, and I want to build my house, my life first. What the heck? Oh, sorry. What do you mean? What do you mean right now I have kids? And then who's going to help me raise and I'm living alone right now? Who? Oh, sorry for that. Like, let's be for real. Think about it. Some ladies are always enticed by men. Because when men say, oh, but I'm gonna ensure you're gonna have I'm gonna make sure I'm going to give you a child. Man, To do what? To prove that you're loyal. Uh-uh. You're clearly trying to carry a burden for me, or probably making me feel like a burden in the name of giving me child. Keep your SPERMS to yourself. Give me a freaking ass land, building, house. Give me something that is so sustainable, that brings out love. Stop saying, probably you do freaking ass want me to give you a child. No. I individually am not even ready for one. I'm speaking on behalf of the people. Probably if you had any statement of the sort, or probably you have been told something like that. And secondly, mental health awareness. This is a very critical thing, because most of the people, I included, haven't healed of trauma, or probably family trauma. That's very biased, because that's always carrying your personality all the way to right now. Because if I myself would, obviously, let's say how I have unhealed wounds from family, because that's where it starts, right? That's where trauma starts, from family, then school, and then now friends. So when it comes to family and you have unhealed wounds and you want to give birth to a child, man, get ready to give your child your burden, because you have a lot in your mind. You'll make the child now carry you as a human being. Now that you will become the child and the child becomes the parent. You know how? Because of the way you've done it. You have carried that burden to the child. So I individually wouldn't want to have a child right now because of my mental health right now. It's like a negative 0-1, but I'm lying. I have different ways of how to cope, so that's the only thing that keeps me alive. I also carried my parents' burden, and it's a positive thing, at the same time it's a negative thing, because I did end up being their parent. For real, I became their parent. So even though sometimes you might try and be the mature one, or probably try and give them an idea, or give them, they will never listen to you. So that's why I chose to keep things to myself and live secretly, because telling them things is like probably showing off. They feel like you're showing off, but it's okay. That's why I individually right now, I'm not yet like 100% healed to have a child, and yeah, I would prefer to be ready. And passing down trauma and unhealed wounds is very critical. I wouldn't want my child to have the same thing I went through. Thirdly, time and energy. Time and energy. Obviously, I love kids, right? I love kids. I swear, I do love kids, but I individually right now, I don't think I'm ready for one, or probably, I don't even know when I'm ready, but God will just open doors for me and will just give me light, and once the time is ready, I'll be happy, I'll be grateful. But the time and energy talks about on how I will want my child to be, how I will want to give my baby attention. I will obviously want my baby to have time for me, attention, just anything they want, I got them. Bag, like, the energy. I want positive energy. I just don't want to give them negative energy. Even though there'll always be a negative energy, that when it comes to disciplinary and other stuff, probably I am mad and I'm like, baby, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Like, that's an example of how I'm going to be able to tell them. And that time, I will obviously want to have a very good normal future. Normal, I'm not saying I'm in an abnormal future right now, but I don't want to be in a struggle base. Right now I'm struggling, let me be honest with you guys. I'm struggling with myself, with getting money, with getting friends. All of that is very heavy. So I choose to have the capability of sustainable money, so that I can have time for the baby and I can be able to give them energy and my time. I know it's like a vice versa I'm saying, but it does make sense. If you come to think of it, it does make sense, you know? That's the third one. Let's go to the fourth one. The fourth one is modern pressure, meaning society always expects everyone to have kids by, they say, 25 years old, 28, probably 29 or 30. Like, I individually, my dad did force me. He was drunk. One time he was drunk. And he's always thought like men, okay, I know men always crave me or want me. I don't know. That's on them, you know. I don't blame them because they're human beings and they're drawn to beauty or what they want in their minds. I don't know how to explain that, but my dad has been the type of person who'll give me men advice. He knows how men act because he's a man. So he'll tell me what a man wants in me. So the time when I want to go, probably I want to go but shopping or want to go out, he'll tell me, oh, don't let a man touch you. Oh, don't accept a man to hold you. Or don't, if he doesn't want to take you out, he also told me, if a man wants to take you out, always tell me. If a man wants to take you out, always tell me. So I've never told him anything because that's my life. He doesn't deserve to know anything about me. So I just let him floss and all. So one time he was drunk. He came in the house when he was tipsy. Actually, he was fucking drunk. So when he was drunk, he sat down on his corridor, on the sitting area. I was going to like open for him the door because sometimes the door was always closed. So I had to open for him, and which I did not like. So when I had to go open for him the door, he did tell me, "Oh Marie, before you go to sleep, promise me one thing." And I was like, "Okay, tell me, what should I promise you?" He's like, promise me that you're never gonna get a child until you reach 28. And I was like, oh, because I did not want to bet with him, not because I have no agenda with kids, just because I don't like promises. I don't promise anything. I promise myself things, not an individual. My life, I can never promise you anything. That literally is controlling me. He's giving me a manipulation technique. So that what? I stick to the 28 years old and say get pregnant when I'm 28 years old? No, that's not gonna work out. So what I did is I told him, no, I don't want. He forced me. He was drunk. He forced me. He's like, no, promise me. And I'm like, I don't want. No, promise me. And I'm like, I don't want. No. He had to do this, a pinky promise by force. He did a pinky promise, and I was like, man, I don't want this. He's like, no, promise me. So I was like, fuck, I don't want this to be big because I know when he's drunk, he can get violent. So you know what I chose? I just chose to just remove my pinky and do this and go because this meant nothing to me at the moment. So when we pinky promised, he held my pinky so tightly because my firstborn sister and secondborn elder sister got pregnant when they were young. I can't say young on my perspective, but to them it's young. Me, I don't know. Maybe they were ready, maybe they weren't ready. That's their take, but my take, I'm not ready. You know, we're all different. So he got mad at them getting pregnant. So he was like, oh, maybe I'm the next person who's gonna get pregnant. So he fucking promised me by force. I did that. I did the pinky promise. I did that. And individually, when I did the pinky promise, I was mad after that. Obviously, because I wasn't ready. That man is very crazy. So, I don't know if he went and told his parents or something. So I just felt bad. Because every single time I'm in the kitchen, he will also tell my sister and I, oh, don't let any man touch you. Oh, don't let any man. Ugh. It was so hectic because it was a repetitive information. Do you have anything different to tell me? Like, I want you to talk about business. Stop talking about things that are so irrelevant to me at the moment, even though you can't tell. But I want you to tell me something different that will make me not think about now what you're talking about. Just a little bit. And that's the modern pressure. That's the modern pressure for right now. That's the fourth one that I'm going to talk about. Fifthly, there's something called self-love. Oh yeah, self-love, definitely. As I'm living alone right now, I know what I like, I know what I hate, I know who to accommodate and who to not accommodate. Because individually, I have strategies and a lot of things I do when it comes to self-love. So I usually tell my siblings, you need to have self-love so that you can be able to treat other people right. So self-love comes in a child, meaning obviously if I treat myself with love, I'll eventually treat my baby with love. Obviously, baby. I'm gonna treat my child like a queen or a king, depending on who I'm going to have. So individually, yeah, self-love comes a long way with kids. If you hate yourself, a child will hate herself. But my mom my mom kept on telling me that I hate myself and she doesn't know who I am. So I'm just going to hear you what you're gonna say. Because I individually know who I am and I know when I love myself and when I hate myself. Sorry. So that's where self-love comes from. And definitely I'm also learning the kind of people I need to accommodate and the people who I need to give all. And I am becoming the person who I want to be. I want to have a strategy and a goal first before I think of having a family or probably having a child. Because I'm not saying a child is a burden, but a child is more like a blockage of success. Not to all, but to some. But I individually will take it like that. Because I'm not saying a baby will stand and sit on my success. No. Sometimes I'll have to have responsibilities. Like obviously I will want my baby to have my time, my energy. Just imagine I want to become a model and I'm having a baby. I have the body of being a model and all, right? But I have a child. So will I abandon my child because of my success, probably of my career? No. I'll also want to balance that too. So maybe let me become the model so that I can be able to take care of my baby. I'll take that like that. Don't worry, I don't spread my bread because I don't have the cash to spread my bread. And I'm taking festive. Festive is actually more of someone tastes like just bread. I love festive. And lastly, role model mindset. Baby, I really want a baby to look up to me and say, I love you. I really look up to you. You are an inspiration to me. You are really brave. You are really courageous. And I also want my child to see me as that mother so that they can be able to open different doors in different ways, not to become like me or a copycat of me, but to become a better person than I am. I'll portray, but I want you to be a different portrayer. You know, I also want her to inspire other people from her age or his age, depending on what I'm gonna get, so that they can be able to follow the footsteps that I did, learn to have every kind heart, be able to portray all those positive energy, be righteous as God stated us to be, and a lot of stuff, you know. Because eventually you becoming a role model to me or I becoming a role model to my child is actually a very good success that I will definitely want to have and want to be. I don't want to be able to open doors for a baby right now, because I don't want anyone to sitting on my lap. I don't want anyone to be crying for me right now. I want to cry. I want my baby to cry when I have the money. Because peace in my heart, peace in my mind, peace in financial freedom is giving a baby a very big platform to pass. I'm not the only person who will think like this, but this is my partake, because I'm ready, I'm young, and I am capable of anything. I make people inferior of who I am because of my mind. For real. People underestimate me because I look short, I look small, I look tiny, but one thing with me, I have a mind. I have a mind of my own. I have a strategy on how I do things. I have a lot of things. I like listening to things that inspire me. I don't like sitting on my lap and just relaxing. I also want the financial freedom. I'm chasing it, and I'm gonna get it. So getting a child right now, and I'm struggling, just requires me to just, no offense, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be a failure eventually, because everybody starts from somewhere. Because even though you fall, you can always stand out on your feet. It's always a different way of how you look. You see how when we used to watch animations, and some animations, and the ones that they were like let's say they were probably like something fell out, or probably you made the day bad, right? The day was not good, or probably they destroyed the house and mom is coming, and what are you supposed to do? Or probably the house is dirty and mom is coming. What do? You clean the house, right? You ensure it's cleaned. For what? To make the house clean for many different ways, so that they can be able to make everything perfect. I don't know how to explain that, but I think you get me. Like, it's like always stand on your feet even though you're falling. Even though you feel like a downfall, don't always put yourself down. I mean, if you have a kid right now at my age, it's not the end of life. You know what's the end of life? You forgetting who you are. You not giving yourself flaws, beauty. Sometimes a child can come with a lot of trauma and a lot of hate, a lot. My elder sister changed her persona. Her personality changed after she got a child. She started hating herself, degrading herself, invalidating herself, wanting validation from men. I'm not saying she's not successful, but right now she's just in not a good state. Yeah. But anyways, I'm just giving her an example because I believe in all of y'all. If you are out there and have a baby, it's not a bad thing. You know what's bad? Losing yourself. So don't lose yourself. Give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. And if you don't have the financial freedom, you can still chase it as you have a child. I've seen a lot of people be successful with what they have, and they are financially freedom, meaning that they are able to pay anything for their child. And right now they are old, and being old, they are able to do anything. So as I'm talking right now, I believe in all of y'all. I believe in also me. So let's work with this together. Let's journey together. So I hope all this made sense. I wanted to act goofy in the video, but I'm like, oh my god, I cannot do this. Why can't I be goofy? Anyways, guys, I really appreciate the video. I really appreciate all of you. Right now I have 42 subscribers, and I'm really happy that I have 42 subscribers. I literally so happy. My goal before the end of the year, I want to reach almost 150 subscribers. So guys, as you are watching this video, please let's share with my friends and family. And I want to also be an inspiration for all of you. So this all of my YTs is all about the journey of my life, and I really appreciate all of you. All you gotta do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, give this video a thumbs up, and that's it, guys. Not too much. I really hope this video was very fruitful, very innovatable. You took some tips, you took some love, you took some everything, and yeah, it is done, guys. Bye.